I, Shelby, today will be analyzing this power clean performed by Nicole. So we'll watch what her power clean ends up looking like. You can see that she starts from the bottom, she goes to the first pull, second pull, catches the barbell. So what we'll be doing in analyzing this power clean is identifying 3 faults performed by Nicole, being that she is a beginner when it comes to the power clean. The first fault can be seen, let's see here, it can be seen in the beginning of the power clean. So I will highlight the area we should be looking at. So in the beginning here, you can see that Nicole, in this movement, there's a severe rounding in her back. She begins to raise her hips. They raise higher than her back, and then she begins to finally lift her back in kind of 2 separate movements. So what this does is it displaces her center of gravity and pretty much destroys all stability and support that she'll have in being able to perform this power clean effectively and as well as safely, because as weight gets heavier on the barbell, she needs to be able to create enough force through having a stable support to get that barbell up there. So our second fault can be seen after, here's the first pull of the power clean, gets to about the knees, and then her second fault is seen in the second pull, which is this movement right here, kind of that knee to hip range. So this is where you should be creating triple extension to create summation of forces through the kinetic chain to bring that barbell floating up through the air. But what happens with Nicole is through her second pull, she doesn't produce enough force. She doesn't produce enough force to overcome the air friction of the bar moving through the air. She needs to overcome this bar kind of having to move through these air molecules, and usually that's done by creating enough force. And what you can see that she's doing is right here, she has the elbow bend. So this should not be happening this early in the movement. And you can see that the elbow bend just continues to the top. So when she begins to bend her elbows right here, you can tell that she's using her upper body strength to move this bar. And you can see that she has to muscle it up to get it to catch on her delts right here. So you should be catching it on the delt, but you should not be bending the arms that soon. So what should be happening is, from this moment, elbows should stay in line with the bar. It should be straight, straight, straight. Keep going straight. You can see the bend already happening. Keep it straight until she gets about here. So she should have this bending going on that you can see highlighted by these circles. So this bending right here is what you do want at this point, which leads us into our third fault performed by Nicole in this actual same pull, is that when she should be completing the pull at the top, she's kind of taking away the summation of angular velocities, which is something super important in power clean, which you can see by this arrow. It's the point at which the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders, you see that movement right there? You can see where the elbow follows along the green line, comes underneath the bar. So it's pretty much the catch of the barbell. What happens is, which ties into the second fall, is Nicole is muscling this bar up, so she's kind of having to use her eccentric, it's like a eccentric contraction, or she's having to slow the barbell down to catch on her shoulders, when what should be happening is this bar should effortlessly be gliding through the air, and then she's moving herself underneath to catch it, which doesn't happen. She's forcing the catch and shorting her pull from this bend right here. So that would be the power clean, analyzed through these 3 faults and performed by Nicole. We'll watch it again one more time. All right. Thank you for watching.